Right?
You know what it's about?
No. So this, I'm trying to just do the range of anything to do that. Because two part of one. That's part of
The end of the one?
yeah. No, we don't have an actually that anyway.
You check? Should be it.
You get it. I don't know.
646 593 1347.
Right.
So this shit, she got the hell out of it now.
We gotta put a one.
No problem.
Yeah, you come along, yeah?
90 days. You put a 1 or 2 year on it.
How much is that?
2 years is $30, or 1 year is 22.
Me too.
He said that this time.
Okay, the phone number?
347 866 7362.
Have a moment.
Question number.
163 Yeah, I'll be on.
Thanks, boss. You gonna be here tomorrow? Yeah. I'm coming tomorrow night? All right, I'll be here. So I'll see you when I come with my truck. Yeah, no. So if you need something, you know I'm back.
You're looking for 5-7.
All right, you too.
It didn't capture.
Yeah, it's over there. Yeah, it's a red box. It's on the last shelf. You should have a couple on the back even.
I can have it.
I think the bumper might be, like a return on it.
Return it.
Yeah, I'm just returning something.
But it's not even on the receipt. How can you return it?
How you doing, sir?
But it says not, it's 5-7. Wait, that's what it's Yeah. I will see. I'll show you. All right. You have to have the COVID exam for DR. I'm sure everybody. That's me. Want to get a discount?
Those are points and it gives you just one seat.
How long I have before I can return this? 90 days? Whether I use it or you don't use it? How does it work?
Use it, and then not what you wanted.
Okay. And if I use it,
Let's go.
Yeah, the test. You just don't have to look. But you have to have, you don't have to have. Just the real one. You don't have to have the result. Oh, yeah, what am I trying to say? You don't have to be vaccinated.
You know,
You're an ITC member, boss?
What is that?
The ITC member? It's the, all the blue tags, you get the blue tag price for items?
I'm not sure.
I know there's
Maybe you look me up.
Anybody else?
646
It's not taking it off.
How long has this hip thing been around?
For a while. Why isn't that? I don't understand why it's not going through though.
I still might have to, but I still might. Yeah, but then they drop it after that? See? Yes. I thought 1490 dropped it. Which is wrong, that's criminal.
What's your copy? So what I think is not taking it off. I returned everything? Yeah. Even exchanged all whatever you already paid for. And the clip, the floor fans, for whatever reason, I wasn't taking the price off, but I give you anyway. I mean, it's not
That's why I like to talk to the boss. You know, let the boss help me. Well, you know, the supervisor. Appreciate it. Glad it worked out.
Anything here, how about all these,
You have it or not? I don't think
All right, how you feel? I noticed your shirt. It looks like you're with the aircrafts and stuff like that. Do you know about the fuel? What happened? Why did they stop putting fuel in the planes? Keep it real. It's for the planes, for the these big planes in the air flying. Well, I thought they turned a lot of those wings into lounges.
The only way for them to fly is to have fuel.
You sure? You've seen the fuel go into these things lately? When's the last time you saw the fuel go in the plane wing?
My friend said today, planes can't fly without fuel. Unless they're electric, and there's no electric commercial.
That's what I'm about to say. There's no electric, yeah.
Actually, there is one coming in 2025, but it's not a jet, it's a commuter, so it only holds so many passengers.
Okay.
That's going to be in Europe before it makes it here.
All right, because here's the thing. You got these planes. They say all the fuel is in the wings. My friend is is a flight attendant, and he's telling me that those are all lounges now.
Your friend,
Have you seen the lounges in the wing?
your friend needs to get a ring drug test. He ain't no friend.
But have you seen the lounges in the wings?
There's no such thing.
As a lounge in the wings for the pilots,
Lounges in the wings.
where they can just sleep in there?
Now they have. Where's your friend fly?
American Airlines.
On some of those carriers, if he's on a wide body like a
A 777?
They have bunkers, but it's not in the wing. The wing is, it's in the wing group, maybe the wing box, but it's not the wing.
So you're saying all that fuel, a busload of fuel is in those wings, those paper light wings.
Fuel, yes.
How could you fit a busload of fuel in those wings?
What do you mean a bus full? How much fuel do you think these jets are taking? They're taking like 20-something thousand pounds. Calculate that into gallons. Some of them.
Exactly.
I used to fuel a 747.
Yeah.
That took, and that was a 200 when I worked on it. That 747 took over 260,000 pounds of fuel. Multiply that and convert that together.
Exactly. That's a massive amount of weight.
Yes.
How could that wing hold that weight?
The same way your knees. Look at me and you.
Yeah.
They always say behind every big dude, there's a skinny bone. Your
Yes.
bones don't gain weight with you. Your
Yeah,
bones
yeah,
are
yeah,
still
yeah.
structurally designed to support you, whether
Yes.
you're skinny or you're large. And that's the same with the wings are. The wings take the work. If those wings can't hold, those wings are stronger than the landing gears.
Those wings are stronger than the landing gears. If they have that much
That's why
fuel
you
in it,
see
they
when
better be.
When they take off.
But
you
let
see
me
the wing
let me
fold
just
up.
tell you why I'm hitting you with all this stuff. It's because there's these engines that came out that compress air 25 years ago. And these engines, the guys who work the maintenance on the engine are different than the regular smaller engines. They are on a whole nother level. You're not even allowed to be around these guys that work on these engines.
But I happen to do that. I built jet engines for 30 years.
So you're building these
I
engines.
build them, I test them, I put them on the airplanes, I did it all. Yeah.
And these are not engines that are using 15 different compressing agents inside of the
It's called stages.
stages, yeah.
So each stage, the disc gets smaller and the blades get smaller and they compress the air.
It compresses the air.
Yes.
Yeah, that's you. Now you're about to tell my side of the story. I'm saying that that's the reason why. Go ahead, say it again.
It's called convergent divergent.
Conversion diversion.
Yeah, but no. Tell your friend, get some better sleep before he flies.
No. But just think about this. You got this.
Lounge in the wing.
There's no lounges in the wing. Well, you could go to the internet. They got tons of video of them. People like the pilots. They go in there and they get a nap in and all that.
It's a requirement when you're on a long haul aircraft.
Yes.
They have, but the bunkers are different places.
It's not like in the wing, like the guy's telling me.
No, it's not in the wing. There's nothing in the wing. It could be in the bottom of the fuselage, but it's not in the wing.
Yeah.
No.
And these engines that are compressing this air is using fuel.
They're using jet fuel. It's the only thing that it can work with.
I get it. But could you just be, you know how they say everyone is in their bubble? Could you just be so compartmentalized that you're not even aware that these engines that you're repairing, fixing, and loading up are no longer needing the fuel that they say they needed 20 years ago?
No. And the reason why, are there newer engines that's come out? Yes. There are newer engines that are more fuel efficient, that don't burn as much fuel.
Yes.
But until then, a jet engine still is going to work on the same theory. Suck, squeeze, bang, blow.
Suck, squeeze, bang, blow.
Yes?
Who's that, your wife?
No, my very special friend.
Oh, you're very special. My bad.
That's okay. She said she can't with the conversation.
Well, you know, this is called, he let her know that, you know, there's people that just not accepting everything we told.
No, but
You know, I'm
have
not
to.
everything
You know
we're
what?
told.
People look at airplanes and think it's a mystery. No, there's a science behind it. There's a reason why they fly. But it's when you realize, you know what? A small airplane flies the same way as a big airplane. But does it fly? Yeah. It's not magic. There's stuff that happens.
Yeah. But you know, what I'm talking about, that energy is like that Tesla energy, where the energy is free. And they're saying how the planes have figured this out a long time ago.
When they've experimented with nuclear engines, which didn't work out too good because everybody glowed, and now they're experimenting with eventually with electricity. But the airline world is a long way from an electrical airplane. They're not ready for that because you lose efficiency of the wings. These wings are designed to fly at high speeds at high altitudes. That's why they swept back. So if the engine's not pushing the airplane, then it's going slower, airplane has to overcome lift, drag, thrust, right?
Yes.
So if any of those are changed and you don't have enough thrust, you're gonna have more drag, which means the airplane's not gonna be as efficient.
Yes.
You understand what I mean?
No, I do. I get all of that. I'm just saying that I just saw your shirt. It says, you know, it says LaGuardia Mechanic. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, I'm
This
gonna
might
make-
be a good opportunity to ask the questions that I have.
Fair enough. I love answers. It's I work with a major. I've been with several majors,
And you're saying you're not compartmentalized, stuck thinking
because I
old
just-
thoughts and not aware that what's going
I don't just
on.
work on big jets. I work on small little airplanes.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go do right now.
Okay.
So,
So when I buy an airplane, I come to you.
you can.
I appreciate that.
You can.
All right.
I want people to know. A lot of people see airplanes, and is it impressive what airplanes do? Yes.
Of course.
But you know what? There's a science behind it, and once you understand the science, then you go, oh, I get it. Until then, it's PFM, as some people would say, pure friggin' magic. But you don't understand.
PFM, pure
Yeah.
freaking magic. I think that's inside baseball language you're talking right there.
Well, I don't play baseball, but it works. You know what I
No, I
mean?
appreciate it.
You got it, bro.
All right, so I just something. I'm glad we talked.
I'm glad we talked to you on Watson, by the way. So,
I'm Elvis Rosenberg.
hi, Elvis Rosenberg. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, Google me. We could be friends. Just check me out on YouTube.
All right.
All right.
What are you doing on YouTube?
What I'm doing right now.
Really?
Conversations like this.
No, it's all good.
All right.
There's no lounge in the game. And if they're with Americans, there's definitely no lounge.
So next time you see them fuel up air, could you just take
Fueling, no.
fuel up?
Fueling
Fuel up the wings. Can you take a mental note on the timeline it takes to fill up that wing?
Depends on where the plane's flying.
There you
They're
go.
not going to put, remember, the heavier you are,
Mm-hmm.
the more runway you're going to need to take off. Also, when you take off, your takeoff weight is different from your landing weight. So they don't want to put extra fuel. They only put enough fuel to make the destination plus an alternate with 45 minutes of flight per the FARs, which are the Federal Aviation Rules. So saying that, they're not going to put. It's like you. If
Yeah.
you're going to make a no, I'm coming out. If you're gonna make a peanut butter sandwich,
Yeah.
you're not gonna take the whole bottle of peanut butter and put it on the bread. You're just gonna need what you use.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I do.
If you want to add a little more, then you add a little more. If you add some extra bread, then you add more peanut butter. Same way with fuel.
All right. I used to believe planes flew with fuel now. It's just,
Fly with fuel.
I know, that's what you're saying. You're confirming that. But
Ask
there was
pilots
a,
what happened when they run out of fuel.
what happens when they run out of fuel?
They don't fly no more.
And this happens.
Yes.
Okay.
You're playing. Now it's not.
I'm not talking about the little ones, not the Cessnas and not
All
the
of them.
jets,
All
not the
of them.
G5s. I'm talking about those big
Yeah,
commercial airliners with that
they-
compartmentalizing of the engines.
You're not going to do passenger 57, but the plane will still fly as far as glide. It's not going to fall out of the sky, but it's going to stop producing lift.
Yeah.
Which means
You're going down.
it's going down. It's like your car running out of gas. You don't just stop.
Yeah, you
You're
roll
gonna-
stop.
you're gonna
Yeah.
roll to stop.
Yeah.
Cool?
All right, man. Thanks a lot, man. Elvis Rosenberg, all right?
Elvis, take my name, my contact.
What's your name?
Watson.
Watson.
I'll give you my contact. You want to know anything about airplanes?
I want to
am-
know a lot about
I am
airplanes.
the man to talk to.
I like to hear that.
I am the man.
Tell-
I'm not even tooting horn. I'm telling you, I am the man.
All right. Let me
21 GA
Sorry about that. I muted him because he gave me his contact info. And I didn't want to put his contact info out there on the live. I think that would have been a little irresponsible and kind of tacky. So I muted that. But he's offered to take me to where the planes are being built. And he says he'll give me a whole tour and he'll show me around. And he can show me how it's not magic that's having these planes fly. I would argue that I am aware that it's not magic, that it just happens to be free energy. And these planes are using oxygen and air as power opposed to fuel. And that everybody's so compartmentalized that they're unaware. Yes, the planes need fuel, maybe initially, or it's all to me some part of some sort of ruse. So it's really great to take a moment and talk with that gentleman. And he seems like he was all too willing to have a conversation with a cool person, you know. And I thought that was great. The woman on the other end that he was talking to on the phone, she's like, I just can't. Lips poked out. But I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying, you know, I feel like I got a booger in my nose. Anyway. I don't believe that guy. No, I don't believe that guy, Elvis. Well, you know, most people are unaware of where they're at as far as in their place in this reality. He might be putting these plane engines together, working on these, and I'm not talking about G5s and all that kind of stuff. No, I'm talking about commercial airline planes have, for the last 25 years, been flying on free energy, and they're using all the smaller engines are using fuel, but the really, really large ones, no fuel. And if there is fuel, it's for like to start up the turbines, get the engine going. And the tarmac are firing up. Maybe that firing up process, that spinning process, to compress the engine. Like he said, he even mentioned the technical term for it. But that's me in a nutshell, pushing ideas and big thought experiments from left to right and right to left here. But let me also explain the beginning of this video. The beginning of this video was, I get to Harbor Freight and the guy says, because you're a member and you spent over $50, you get to choose any one of these 6 items as a free item. And one of the 6 items was a torque wrench. And I was like, ooh, a torque wrench. That sounds like something I would like. You know, I always see everybody on the internet with their little torque wrenches. And I don't know if it's pounds per square inch or Newton meters, but these torque wrenches, you know, when you press down on a lock, on a nut, you want to be able to, you know, you're in a car that's vibrating. You're in a car that's stopping and going and moving, and that vibration can cause you to lose nuts and bolts and mess things up in your car. So you have to make sure you tighten without over tightening that screw. So that's where a torque wrench comes in. So I said, I'll take the torque wrench, and then, or the supervisor to get the torque wrench, because he just told the guy, yeah, just ring it up and let him go get it. And I said, I don't really want to search looking for the torque wrench here. Can you assist me and find it? And he had a little bit of an attitude, but not with me, more so with life, I guess. He looked like a kind of unhappy person. So what happened? What happened? So the guy was like, yo, once I came with the torque wrench, it wasn't ringing up. He was saying, no, I don't know what happened, but it's not ringing up. So I said, what does that mean? And he was like, I don't know. I said, do I just walk out and leave with this torque wrench that you said I can have for free? And he was like, no, I just, the computer's not working. He was very nervous. So I said, let me talk to somebody in charge then. And that same person who got the torque wrench for me, he comes out and he had to work his magic. And next thing you know, I'm walking out of there with that torque wrench. So it was an extra 10 minutes of my life, worth it, because then I got a chance to talk to someone who's about to take me to the airport and show me around. Because I'm open to the tour. Let's just say that. I am open to the tour. Whoa, look at that. What the hell is that? It's crazy. All right, you are appreciated. See, Christopher Perkins is popping today. Cloud Chasing episode, yo. Is that your name, Cloud Chasing episode, yo? That must be Cody. Christopher Perkins. Make sure you get your free flashlight with your purchase. Elvis, you can take that guy behind the cash register easy. He is no tough guy. Cloud Chasing episode 1. Elvis could beat up everyone in the store if he wanted to. No more. My ego is gone. I'm too fat to fight. I can't fight no more. I'm in 1 minute of fighting anymore. Probably hurt myself. I don't even want to be involved in any violence. I let the ego go. I will defend my life now. That's fine. But everyone who has tuned in, I will just do a little Bronx drive. My car looks crazy. Looking like Umar Johnson. I hate driving in the Bronx. Who said that? Devin from the Bronx. New York is big, yeah, man. It's more than just Times Square, Christopher. More than just Times Square. This is one of the most dangerous corners on the Bronx right here. This corner right here. Eric Berg, respect. Do you run this part of New York? Stop it, Christopher. I don't run anything. I ain't a lobby boy on the low. I got 20 years of taxes to prove that. This is where my wife is from. Wifey is from this area. That Weeks Avenue, the dangerous parts of the city. She was born and raised here. And she's still feminine. And it didn't turn her like these girls say, oh, I'm only hard because I'm from New York, and you know, you gotta be tough and all that kind of stuff. That's a lie. You're either feminine or you're not. Stop it. I hope you are enjoying this drive through the Bronx. If you've gotten any value out of this, don't forget the Cash App, $ Elvis Rosenberg. It's one word, $ Elvis Rosenberg. The E is capital, so it's capital E, L, V-I-S, capital R, O-S-E-N, B-E-R-G. So the Elvis Rosenberg is one word. It's just the E and the R is capitalized. Hit the Cash App. Say hello. Show me that you're getting value out of this. Express yourself. I can't tell you how much to give because only you can determine that through the value for value system. Are you getting anything out of this? Are you, like Star would say, are you somewhat entertained? Somewhat enlightened? Gas prices are all-time high. Help me put something in the gas tank. Yo, check this out. Yesterday, when we were out in Long Island yesterday, I was buying some windows for the 1963 Winnebago that I have. Needs new windows, so I went to the Restore. And I went to the Restore out there in Ronkonkoma yesterday. And on the way back, we stopped at a Wendy's for, you know, to get the kids something to eat. And I had the kids sitting down outside in their outside dining area. And let me go straight. And a man approaches my children while they're sitting there. And he says to my children, I hope it's okay, but I would like to pay for your next meal at Wendy's. And hands my son $10 and my daughter $10. Mind you, my son and daughter were very reluctant, and they told the man, "No, thank you, sir. We're okay. We don't need it." And he's like, "Please, please take it." And this has happened to my children. Let's say, according to their mom, at least 50 to 60, 70 times. Every time they go to the stores with the mom, everybody's always trying to give my kids money. And what did I do with my kids when they came with the $20? I was like, all right, great. So I took the $20 from them, and I was just like, I'll make sure that the next the next meal you get from Wendy's is on him. And they're like, "You're not gonna let us hold the money?" I was like, "Nah, the man said it's for your next meal. I got you on the." It was so disappointed. Put that thing. You kidding me? They were so disappointed. Wow, look at this house to the to the left. How cute is that? Whoa, and it goes far back too. Look at this guy. It's a hell of a double park you got there, buddy. I won't be picking that up right this moment. The Bronx. Gigi Marie. I love that name, Gigi Marie. One of my mother's, well, it was my uncle's wife. Her name was Gigi when I was a little kid. They lived across the street from us. Gigi. That was my Uncle Julio's wife. I guess that's the way I would look like on a scooter. Yeah, the Bronx. Definitely the Bronx. We're 5 minutes from Manhattan, though. Washington Heights. Look at this, just walking over the bridge. are rough when this chick gotta have her heels on, her 4-inch heels, walking all this right here. What's up? Somewhere she has failed. $168 from the Grand Concourse. Is that where you're from? Now we're in Manhattan. Manhattan. You miss it over here in the Bronx? Oh, so you left the Bronx. Now you're somewhere else. Okay. So look at that. You're getting a lot out of this content. Rewind it a little bit. Go to my one I did about an hour ago. Then after you watch those Bronx videos and you start to reminisce, then I want you to leave a donation. Yeah, leave a donation at the $ Elvis Rosenberg and show your appreciation for the content. You are appreciated, everyone. I am near where I need to be, and I will maybe go live again. Who knows? But always know that I love you, and I mean that. Never mind that I never got a hug from my father. Never mind all that. I'm hugging and loving you, and that's a fact.